Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spiritual Motivation, Success in this world and in the hereafter. In this video, I'm going to discuss Ashura. Ashura is the 10th of Muharram, the first month in the Islamic calendar, and this day is a day of fasting, and it is an expiation for 1 year of sins. I came across the idea to make this video because Ashura is close. Ashura is on the 16th of July this year, so it's the 10th of Muharram, and we Muslims know that the Prophet, when he went to Medina, he found a lot of Jewish people there. They were fasting, and he asked them what they are commemorating, and they said that they were commemorating the day that the people of Israel were freed from bondage in Egypt. So the day that Pharaoh was drowned in water, and because of this, they are fasting to commemorate Ashura. So the Prophet said that since Moses is more important for the Muslims as for the Jewish, the Muslim will fast Ashura also, and it will be expiation for the sins of 1 year. The difference between Shia and Sunni Muslim, the majority of Muslims are Sunni Muslims. The Shia commemorate Ashura in a way that the Sunni will find as bid'ah, because they are commemorating the death of Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet, and there are a lot of things that people do. They can make wound on themselves. I've seen videos, or if you go to Iran, Iraq, you will see people doing that. So for a Sunni, it is not what should be done, because the Sunni refer to what the Prophet said, and the Shia are a minority. There's only one Islam. We are all Muslims, and Islam is based on the Quran and the Sunnah and the Sirah, the life of the Prophet. So it is nothing against Shia.
Islam, one of the world's major religions, is divided into two primary branches: Sunni and Shia. The division originated from a historical disagreement over the rightful successor to the Prophet Muhammad. While both groups share core beliefs and practices, they differ in various theological, political, and cultural aspects. Understanding these differences provides insight into the diverse expressions of the Islamic faith. Historical origins. The split between Sunni and Shia Islam began with a dispute over the succession of leadership after the death of Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE. Sunnis believed that the community should select the leader, leading to the appointment of Abu Bakr, the Prophet's close friend and advisor, as the first caliph. Shias, on the other hand, believed that leadership should remain within the Prophet's family, specifically appointing Ali, the Prophet's cousin and son-in-law, as the rightful successor. This initial disagreement set the stage for the distinct paths of development within Islam. Theological beliefs. 1. Leadership and authority. Sunni Islam. Sunnis recognize the legitimacy of the first four caliphs, known as the Rashidun caliphs, and believe in the elected caliphate system. They place significant emphasis on the consensus of the Muslim community, Ummah, and the authority of the hadith, sayings, and actions of Prophet Muhammad, compiled by various scholars. Shia Islam. Shias hold that leadership should have passed directly to Ali and his descendants, who are believed to possess special spiritual and political authority. They revere a lineage of imams, beginning with Ali, who are considered infallible and divinely appointed leaders. 2. Imamate versus Caliphate. Sunni Islam. The caliph is viewed as a temporal leader, not necessarily possessing spiritual infallibility. The caliphate has historically been more of a political institution. Shia Islam. The imam holds both spiritual and temporal authority. Shias believe in a line of 12 imams, starting with Ali and ending with Muhammad al-Mahdi, the hidden imam, who is believed to be an occultation and will return as the Mahdi, guided one, to bring justice. 3. Sources of religious law. Sunni Islam. Sunnis follow the Quran and the Hadith, along with consensus, ijma, and analogy, qiyas, as sources of Islamic jurisprudence. The four main Sunni schools of thought, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali, offer varied interpretations of these sources. Shia Islam. Shias also rely on the Quran and the Hadith, but they place particular emphasis on the sayings and teachings of the Imams. The Jafari school of jurisprudence is predominant among Shias, named after the sixth Imam, Jafar al-Sadiq. Religious practices. Prayer, Sunni Islam, Sunnis pray 5 times a day, Fajr, Duhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. Shia Islam, Shias also pray 5 times, but often can combine the prayers into 3 sessions, Fajr, Duhr, and Asr together, and Maghrib and Isha together. 2. Commemoration. Sunni Islam, Sunnis observe Islamic festivals such as Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, but do not have specific commemorations for the events of Karbala. Shia Islam, Shias place significant importance on the events of Karbala, where Imam Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, was martyred. Ashura, the 10th day of Muharram, is a major commemoration involving mourning rituals, reenactments, and processions. Cultural and political differences. 1. Demographics. Sunni Islam, Sunnis constitute the majority of the Muslim population worldwide, estimated at around 85 to 90%. Shia Islam, Shias make up about 10 to 15% of the global Muslim population, with significant communities in Iran, Iraq, Bahrain, and Lebanon. 2. Political influence. Sunni Islam, Sunni majority countries include Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Turkey, and Indonesia. These nations often have varied political systems, but are generally united by Sunni interpretations of Islam. Shia Islam, Shia majority countries include Iran and Iraq. Iran, in particular, is a significant political and religious center for Shia Islam, with its unique system of governance based on the principle of Vilayat al-Faqih, guardianship of the Islamic jurist. Conclusion. Despite sharing fundamental beliefs such as the 5 pillars of Islam, the differences between Sunni and Shia Muslims are profound and multifaceted, encompassing theological doctrines, religious practices, and political ideologies. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for appreciating the diversity within the Islamic world and the historical contexts that have shaped these 2 major branches of Islam.